Hello, we have a Gold 5 Diva game, and the post mentions that they most of all wanted positioning tips. Even though the game's short, there are a few good moments to point out the ways they can position better, and they go Mauga at the end, which didn't seem like a counter pick, it just seemed like the Diva wasn't working, so they needed to try something else, but there are going to be a lot of moments where I can give you ideas on where to stand and hopefully bring up some good habits for you to have. Because Diva, although she's really powerful, it's really easy to defeat on her more than any other tank. It's a lot simpler to play like a serviceable Ramadra, because you don't have the mobility to get in bad positions as much. But just starting off here, you really took the scenic route going around. It helps to get up here early, maybe even up to their side of the castle, just to see what they have and where they are, because you don't really know if this, they have Brig, if the Brig is alone, so I don't blame you for not going for it. If you had the information that we have in the Spectator, that 3 people are over here, they have Ram who can't come back as fast, and the Ana's down here, you would go, but just because you took the scenic route, you don't know that. So this is good, just matrixing, looking for openings. And this is unblockable damage from the Ram. I know you're doing damage, but you also want to limit the amount of damage you're taking from the punches. You can be here and essentially be 1v1ing him and letting your team shoot him, because you do really almost get demeched. And even if Ram's low, it can be deceptive because he can block, and the block gives him 75% damage reduction, so it can be misleading on if you think you can get the elim on him or not. But that's good, they Suzu and kill you up. They are backing up a little bit. The Sojourn's, it's good to check, but she could be a target because you know everyone's to the right. The one thing I would say is trust yourself. So you go after the Sojourn, she might just have slide away, but she's separated. The Ramatra can't get back in time. You just need to trust yourself and keep going. Not only are you closer for your shotguns, if you're here, then the Brig and the Ana can't hit you in the side. So you have to be mindful when you go after someone for a 1v1, like who can see you, who can help. If this were a Winston, you're giving yourself like a cage match, and the Ana can't do anything. But on Diva, you want to be really mindful of where you're landing, and it's so much better to land here. You can just think like, where if I fly to, can only one person shoot me? And the answer would be like here. Just ask yourself that question, and let's see how this goes. No, you do get flailed in the side, and the Ana sees you, so you go back. That's good. You can just wait out this. You can just back up and wait out the Nemesis for him. And he does get low again. I just want to go third person, because it was good to go up, and he got low, and only the soldier and him were here, so this is good. But once you back him up, if you can't get the elim, you have to realize that and sort of back off. You can even go here in Matrix, or go in this cubby here. You have to just know when it's time to stop the attack, so you don't get demeched. So this is good. You're shooting. Oh, sorry, I hit the forward button. It looks slow, you wanted to push forward. And then you see everyone in front of you, you see the Brig and the Ana coming to help, and it's just like, here is when I would have backed off. You have full Matrix, by the way, so dying is sort of an option, rather than like, it's not guaranteed at this point. You always have the option to back off in Matrix. But you thought you thought you could get him, but especially here, if you didn't before, now you should really get the idea that this ram is not going down. Everyone is, and that could be a pain sometimes when you're Diva. The whole team will just clump up in a ball, like, get out, Diva, we're not letting you in. So here you definitely should be matrixing and backing up, so the Ana and the Soldier at least can't get you. So that one's on you as far as getting overly aggressive. Had you done the play where you backed off in Matrix, you would have had this area, like, take the small win. Your team can shoot them, they're backed up a bit. Your Soldier, he took a, he ended up taking a flank, so imagine if you were still alive. Like, you're pinning him from the front, Soldier's behind, they're getting pincered. It probably would have been a team win, so just take the small amount of map control instead of going for it all in cases like this. But I think your teammates are going to do well enough to get you your mech back. And so good job by your team. And this is a good time to be going in, of course.
Rally near the robot and keep pushing.
And so that's good. Put pressure on them, make it hard for them to recontest. Just good job not overfeeding there. You can. And that Soldier's definitely the right choice. He's by himself and he's the biggest threat to your team, so good job there.
Fact check! You're dead! It's our turn! Let's push forward!
This ends now.
Speeding up!
And I want to say, maybe you went for that Soldier just because he was there, instead of maybe you weren't thinking about it as much, but right now, the Ana and the Soldier, and they came forward because you saw you turned your back. They were back here before, but matrixing them both off is probably the safest play. Even then, when you turned around, you saw this nice gift, this Brig coming in. She would be the target. You can get a quick elim on her. Just going for this Ramatra. He can still just pop Nemesis and block. This Brig is a much easier target. She'll go down a lot faster. So it would really be better on picking one of the two than just hard focusing the you've really been a little too focused on the Ramatra.
Victory from your grasp.
And of course the Sojourn gets someone, which it's not surprising. There was no pressure on her. But they still use 2 ultimates though, so not the end of the world. And that's good. I like you going around. That's good on Diva, knowing if you can ever play as occasionally as Fat Tracer to sort of get the DPS and push them off. This is good. Let's see. Oh, we need to go over that. When you're trying to burn someone down, if they don't see you, you don't have to shoot until you're close, so not to like tip them off. And then you want to be the micro missiles are coming back up. You want to be using the micro missiles, the primary fire, land right in his face, and the melee is like the finishing blow because it does way less damage waiting for the cooldown. Once you melee, the cooldown before you can shoot again. So you did quite literally a third the damage you could have. You could have done way more damage with the missiles and the primary fire combo, and then the melee is the last hit once you see like they have a bar left. So you kind of let that one go. And actually, you do not want to let it go. It's nothing is over. Nothing. You're running in like Rambo. And you should know at this point that you probably need to just get out. Okay, you do, that's good. You do have to get healed up though, you took a lot of damage. At least throw a Matrix out there to help your team. A defense Matrix. Oh, you could have Matrix. The Brig was probably going to get her anyway, but that was just a battle. You can just run away or die on the bot. Oh, and this is you as Diva. This is just a free kill on a silver platter. You should be getting him. You should be boostering. You can fly in. This pillar's going to protect you. You can think like, where can I fly that's safe and not going to get me shot from the whole team? I kind of gave away one answer, but the pillar, you could even try and boop them back here, and you both end up here. So this is you have to be ready. You have to be confident enough to take aggressive positioning when the time calls for it.
Yeah! Pocket healer!
Oh, and he's on fire. His game sense went off. He's like, I should not be here, but it's too late now.
Neutralizing projectiles!
But I'm gonna ask the same question, and this time I'm not gonna answer it. Where can you fly that is aggressive but won't get you shot by the entire team? I'm just gonna give you a few seconds, and I'm pretty aggressive. All right. Hopefully you got your answer. I'm pretty aggressive. I'd go for like right here and get the Ana, because you notice your Bastion's behind you. So if that Ram starts punching you, he's done. Your whole team's behind you. You can fly here and essentially get like a 3 or 4 on 2. You can fly here, like Matrix, the Soldier and the Sojourn, and the Ana, and just be up here. And the Brig can't get you. You can always like back up and hide. So you're just like a thorn in their side while your teammates shoot them and you Matrix. But, oh, that's way too aggressive. And the Moira's like, oh my god, he just ran in, save him. If the Moira dies, it's kind of on you too, because this was a forced fade. Like, oh my god, he went in, or they went in. And actually, it's just, well, the Ram's at least blocking and holding off your team, but this is quite literally everyone can shoot you. This is, I think you know it's bad, because I haven't seen the what is it, the Mauga swap yet. And I think this is when you went Mauga. Yes, it is.
A gun in each hand, a smile on my face.
And Mauga, the last half of this map's actually pretty open, so even something like a Sigma could work. Diva's still good. I think you had just lost confidence in the Diva.
Get in there, Bob.
But that was good, I guess, recognizing that your teammates were fighting up there, so they weren't here. So that was a really heads-up play that you should really, I mean, it would have worked even better on Diva, because you can get up and do the micro-missile combo.
This ends now.
And it's okay to use both guns if they're literally 2 feet away. Alright, good stuff. And so they've got the Diva swap. Diva, she has the longer matrix, so she can stop your healing. You really want to try and track her matrix when she's out of it and then burn her down. I'm not as good as Mauga as I am on Diva. Like, if you were Diva now, like, and you heard the Soldier, like, free pick again. Just giving you ideas on, like, when it's safe. Because this Sojourn, even 2-on-1, this Soldier can be dead in like 1.5 seconds, so it's not a big deal. Oh, and I want to say you used your healing a little early, and you're charging in without your heal. The cardiac, I think it's called. So it was not only early, you immediately make the most aggressive play possible after your heal ability's down. So this is just not likely to work. And even then, you saw the Ana's low. You could have at least gone for like the Hail Mary follow up and hope she doesn't sleep or anti-nade you here. Oh, she just misses the sleep. Oh, and at least fight back. You heal yourself by doing damage, so there's no reason not to, once you're behind the corner, turn around and fight back for some lifesteal. But you're probably dead either way. And you want to watch your positioning. You could have come out here. That way, at least only the Sojourn can shoot you. You got to be really careful now that you don't have a defense matrix or as much mobility on where you're gonna stand. And your supports are saving you with the Suzu. That's good. This part of the map's hard because there's really this is essentially a flank. So if you go here, it's risky. So I understand why you wouldn't want to. It's kind of just hard as Mauga to get in. You're gonna have to take some damage. Oh, that's just unlucky. The flail into the Diva Bomb, that happened.
This ends now.
And so here you got your cage. Diva would be a good target after she uses her Matrix for a few seconds. You can pick on her. She's unfortunately got Matrix and some support help, but... And it's an option. The soldier is kind of alone. When he backs up into the room, then he's really alone, because again... Oh, let me ask you, where would you rush soldier where the entire enemy team couldn't shoot you? It would be like you'd land here. And so this is like a safe 1v1. He might just run away. But it was an option, just so he's not shooting at your team. And as far as standing out in the open, you have to, this Ana, you want to be really careful with this Ana to play corners, because she can nade you and sleep you. Like here, this is, you do have the bot, but still, like, any nade, the nade, if it lands here, or if the nade lands here, it's going to anti you either way. So I'm surprised you haven't been antied already, but this is just a really hard spot. You sort of put yourself in a bad matchup by switching to Mauga when they had an Ana. Oh, there's the anti. Okay, I knew it was going to come eventually. So, and this is pretty much over, but it was just, there were some early deaths by you on Diva. There were also like 3 or 4 missed chances to go aggressive where you went in the wrong spot, or on that soldier when he was high ground, you didn't do the missile combo. You went straight for a melee, which ruined your chance. But if you fix the positioning and go for those safer spots, use your Matrix a little more, go aggressive at the right times that we pointed out, I think you'll really be able to improve on the Diva. And the Mauga, again, I'm probably like a plat Mauga, so the only thing I know for sure is he is better on closer maps. You were really in a tough spot trying to fight here as Mauga. But with those tips, I hope you'll climb, and good luck.